Alrighty, my friends. One thing I will say about Into the Breach runs, they're not... One of the great things about FTLs, they all fit into like nice little 2-hour chunks for YouTube exports, so... I don't know that I'm gonna... I'll have to get much faster at Into the Breach runs if they're gonna fit into 2-hour chunks. Oh my gosh, Nietzsche gifted subs while I was AFK. Do you think we should do a new group to see all the new stuff? What are the other, things we need to do? 7 units die in a single turn. And 30 emerging Vec by the end of Violent 2. Yeah, let's see what other squads we can unlock. I can only unlock one, so Arachnophiles, Mist Eaters, Heat Sinkers, Cataclysm. Turn the very land against their foes. This one sounds the coolest to me. Turn the very land against their foes. Let's check out the Cataclysm team here. Alright, Pitcher Mech. Throw an adjacent unit and damage it. That's like the Judoka has that same ability, right? Hydraulic Lifter? Or maybe he throws behind himself. Triptych Mech. Damage and push 3 tiles in a line. Interesting. You can make buildings immune with that one. What's up, Spectre? Drill Mech. Damage and flip target. If target is killed, crack adjacent tiles. What do cracked tiles do? I don't even know what cracked tiles do. And Unstable Ground. Crack 10 tiles in one mission. Drop 10 enemies into pits on one island. I wonder if cracked tiles become pits if you push a mech onto them or push a unit onto them or something. Destroy 20 mountains in one game. Okay. When they take damage, they become a hole. Okay. So it sounds like maybe you crack a tile and then use either pitcher or tri-rocket onto that tile, and it'll be a hole that you can push dudes into, maybe? I don't know. Let's give it a try. God, I almost want to go to easy, but I'm not gonna do that yet. So enemy units were new missions, new advanced equipment, new pilot abilities. So I definitely saw more of the units. I think the equipment. I don't know about the missions. All right, here we go. Let's go to the 2 things we didn't do last time. Let's go into the desert. RST, turn the environment against the Vec. It sounds like what our group of mechs is all about. Okay. So which one do we want to put 2 power into? 2 damage on this, so it's 3 damage. Range plus move. Range of the throw by 2. Does that mean I could choose where he goes? Or is he always going to go the full range, I wonder? What about these guys? Plus 1 damage. 2 damage to all. Buildings immune. It also pushes them. You believe you can choose where in the row it goes? Okay. 1 damage. If I do this, it becomes 2 damage. We need it to kill for it to cause the crack. So I feel like the 1 extra damage on here might be really important. Because while there are some units that have 1 health, there's a lot that have 2 or more. Thank you for the 2 months of primage, Elite Relics Gaming. Appreciate that. So let's put you in this one. Get damage and move. I feel like we're gonna need to do this first and then throw things onto it. That's what I feel like this is gonna want to do. But we're kind of experimenting. You can only upgrade damage, kind of strange, 2 separate abilities for the same thing. I mean, it just depends on the ability. Different weapons let you change different aspects to them. Wind storm. Coal plants. Let's go this way to start. Protect the bar. Alright, anybody have 2 health? You have 2 health. You're the range guy, right? Maybe I go there so you'll target him. This guy is the one that does other Vec have incoming weapon damage reduced by 1. You're the armor guy, okay. Oh, got a pod immediately. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so wind. Push units, that's all it does, okay. Fire there, you're going there, okay. Okay, so that creates cracks. Will turn into holes if damaged. Okay. Oh man, you're in a line. Okay. If I throw you onto another guy, does that work? I can't do that. Oh my gosh, Ramsey's gifted 5 subs. Oh my gosh. Goodness, thank you, Ramses. Only 1 damage.
Subscribing. Thanks for subscribing.
I'll throw him that way. I might be able to move him there and shoot both of them. Does not feel like a great start, but I think that's what I want to do. Ha! The tile moved. That's pretty good damage. So we're gonna take 1 power grid damage there. Train into the breach. What? What do you mean train? This is the only game you have 100% in? Nice. Okay, so you're attacking that way, you're attacking that way. Less than 4 mech damage. Health. So if I go... Damn it, I can't push him into there. Oh, hype train into the breach. Okay, now I see what you're saying. Okay, I can just get out of the way of this guy, I guess. Is there any way I can move somebody in front of somebody? Move somebody in front of somebody. This won't kill you, right? No. Damage and flip. I don't know what flipping means. That mean he turns around and shoots a different direction? Yeah, there's a lot more achievements. The game has, this game just released an advanced edition, like FTL did. That's why I'm playing it again, so... Definitely check it out if you haven't seen the new stuff. There's new, this is new, a new group of mechs and new enemy types and new missions and all sorts of stuff. So you would make it attack in the opposite direction. Okay. Not super good against these guys. I don't really have any good way for this to work. I guess I can make cracks though if I attack you. Can destroy mountains apparently. Okay. Alright, let's block one thing. We'll take 1 damage, but this will kill him. Alright, that does damage, doesn't it? Yeah, damage 1. Okay. Okay. This game is the best possible sequel to FTL. Alright. Oh, he knocked himself back and did damage. I forget that, God, they added new units that attack forward and move backward, and I keep forgetting about that. You'll never 100% FTL. Game is RNG too much against the player. Takes a lot of time, that's for sure. If I do this, does it damage the sides? Okay, it won't crack the ground that that's under. That's good. Oh, did the grid resist? That's the first resist I've missed. So if I do this, I want to see if this actually makes him fall in a hole. There we go. Okay, we did that for the first time. Cool. I'm just gonna dodge this, get out of the way of it. Yep, shattered tile, turned into a chasm. Cool. Alright, thanks for the level 3 hype train. Nietzsche, thanks for 1,000 bits. Probably just because you haven't played it as much, you find the RG and the breach harder to deal with. I've definitely got screwed over by having exactly the wrong Vex spawn in the wrong place, yeah. I read a thing about how Into the Breach is actually less RNG, but well, here's something. Can I turn this into a chasm? And it no longer spawn. Okay, I guess not. Oh crap, you're gonna take damage from this wind, aren't you? Oh well. That, this is less RNG than FTL, but I don't know. It is probably just because I know FTL better. You saw an interesting video about input random and output random? Yeah, I watched the same video, Ilham. I'm not impressed with the bits. I said thank you for the 1,000 bits. How was that not being impressed? So impressed. Alright, man, I need more move on this guy. You're attacking that way, so flipping's not going to do me any good here. Sounds so lackluster. I can't... When I'm playing a game like this, man, it is hard for me to... You know what my brain's doing? thinking of the bajillion different things it needs to not die, man. Okay, I can flip this guy around. Knock this guy back. If I move you there, you fall into a chasm. I need to not do that. That's gonna make him shoot him, though. Put him there. I could then move this guy to kill him there, and that would make cracked tiles there and there. And I could move here and shoot that cracked tile. Take another grid damage though. I need to just not take grid damage. That's my main thing. I screwed up a lot last time because I took too much grid damage. One of your favorite streamers playing one of your favorite games. What a pleasant surprise. Nice, Squishy Puff. It's cracked ground there. I wish I could throw this guy the tile next to him. I don't think I can do that, can I? Oh, I can! Okay. Wait, Chasm doesn't do anything though. Because he's flying. Okay. Great. Learning the mechanics. Okay. Alright, we already got the unstable ground achievement, so that's one achievement, which is a coin unlock, I think. I don't think we take any damage, though. The squad is pretty groundbreaking, oh my god. Yeah. Makes you feel better, you get a headache just from watching me play this game. You get a headache? That's not good. We got a prime class weapon. Smash the ground, dealing huge damage, pushing adjacent tiles. Wow, 4 damage. Can only use it once per battle. Unless you upgrade it. Oh, this is a prime, right? So I can put that on this guy? Okay. I said I needed more movement on something. Was it this one? I need more movement on this guy. But this guy lets me do the 2 damage. I do have 1 reactor core. I just need a better pilot for this thing. Kind of want the 1 more use on this. So I can do 4 damage twice in a round. Sounds pretty good. Plus range on this seems good too. Let's go ahead and do this. 2 uses. Let's go for that. We just need some damage, some good damage. Alright, what do we got? This will give me 2 heals. Yeah, let's go around this way. High threat detected, defend the solar farms, take less than 3 grid damage. Have I played any AE at all off screen? No, this is the first time. I downloaded it, re-downloaded the game for the first time in like 3 years last night or the night before. Made sure the game worked, and this is the first time I played it. I mean, we're 4 hours in or so. What's up, Servernoid? Some new content for the game came out? You've seen me playing this years ago. Yeah, Advanced Edition just came out like a couple weeks ago, I think. So he's got, this is the armored guy. I'm gonna kill that guy first if possible. They get a bunch of these artillery dudes. What are they called? Alpha Moths. Artillery attack, pushing shooter, and target. But I'm good. I'm good, Servernoid. Brain's fried, because this game always fries my brain. I'm good. I hope I get the range to get to this guy. Okay, I can. I need to get rid of that armor first. Just does 4 damage, pushing adjacent tiles. Ah, man. I hate it when they, like, always have more units than we have. That, to me, is the most frustrating thing about this game, is that they always have more units than you have. I think that's the biggest unfair thing about this game. So I'd be able to push him, so he won't hit anything. So I have to choose to either lose a bonus objective or take grid damage. It's like my only choices here, right? Why can't I target him? Okay. I threw him there. Why is it showing that I would die? I don't know, some of these previews seem wrong. He'll be at 1 health, but he'll still... Oh! Oh, he's hitting an empty space. Oh, good. I thought he was hitting that thing. This guy's actually going to bump into him, so... So we're going to take the grid damage, but he's going to kill that guy if I use this. Actually, we won't take the grid damage because he shoots that and goes backwards. Damn it, he will take the grid damage because now that hits that. Oh, there's 8 bajillion mechanics. Okay, I think I have to reset this turn. God damn it, man. This is freaking game. You also get to deploy more units as the battle goes. Yeah, well, I mean, if you could stay ahead of it, it wouldn't be so bad. But the fact that they start off with more units than you actually have is the most frustrating part, man. Possibly use the missiles to move the guy who would hit the grid. You know what? I probably could have. I probably could have. That was probably the play, actually. I don't know that I'm going to change anything here. Although I can just flip him. If I do this, it flips him around. But yeah, if I'd moved him in here and shot that guy, he would have gone that way. That guy then wouldn't have shot that. He would have been there. I still take this grid damage, though. It would be swapping grid damage for protecting the solar farms, which can give me 2 grid. Oh god, man. This freaking game. if I do that, kills him, pushes that guy back, right? Kills that guy, pushes him that way. Which I don't know if I care about pushing him that way. Flip alpha. What's the alpha? This guy. Throw moth over alpha. Use tritech to push other moth left, right. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what all you just said. There's like 3 different moths. You said flip this guy. Throw moth over alpha. Use this to push one. If I do that and I'm not, if I don't, that would kill nothing, I think, and I wouldn't block anything, and it would just be worse next turn. So I actually think what I did last turn, instead of resetting and doing what RPG said, because then I could move that guy over and we get rid of the armor guy. Let me go over what that would be. I would do this. He bumps into me. I would kill him. I would move here. I would do this. Which would actually push you over and he wouldn't take that bump damage. You'd go there. Then I'd move here. Shoot that guy. We'd take the grid damage. But we'd kill one guy. The armor guy. So our reset was completely wasted, but I think we have to get rid of armor guy or we're screwed. So do take this 1 grid damage. We have small chance to resist, I guess. Hair in my mouth. Where'd it come from? I have no hair on my head. And nothing's lining up either. I don't know what the special way to play this one is, but it definitely feels bad. But every single one of these things feels bad, to be honest. Okay, so I can ignore these 2 guys. And this guy. So. Although if I hit the ground, this guy falls to the ground. I can also kill this guy with him. So I could just kill him. You. I could throw 1 space over. Or just kill him with this. So that kills him. These guys are now doing nothing. Okay. I could just dodge this guy to do something else. What other thing would I do? Yeah, I don't want to shoot that. There's no good way to shoot that guy. I could throw one of these guys in the water. But then I'm not dealing with this guy. So I think I do just kill this guy and kill this guy. You know, seems like a waste to use a 4 on a 3 health. I think I'm gonna do that. Just kill him. Just kill him. Just kill them all. He did go forward. You stupid. Oh, I guess that was backwards because he was attacking there. Okay. All right. I believe. Ah, oh, damn! I can't get in range. This guy, freaking hell, needs moves so bad. Because if I could go here, I destroy ground and throw him into the chasm. Attacking that way, going that way. So, you thought that would go worse, to be honest? So I can flip him. Currently he's attacking that way and backing up that way. Oh goodness, I don't think I have a way to stop this dying, do I? No, they die if they go in the water. Only bosses don't die if they go in the water. If I flip you... he still attacks that way and backs up into it. Oh my gosh, I think I literally have no way to stop this. Oh, this frickin' game right now, man. He can't attack from the water, right? Nope. Oh, is that what you're asking? Yeah, their weapons get waterlogged. BS. God damn it, man. Pretty sure there's literally nothing I can do here. I'd be able to kill that guy, but this guy... You all have anything? I can't think of any way to keep this guy from killing this. I think there's literally nothing. God damn this game, man. I'm remembering why I actually prefer FTL to this in some ways. Even if RNG Jesus is worse than FTL, I feel like there's less unwinnable situations in FTL. Maybe, again, maybe it's because I just know FTL better, I don't know. Literally no counterplay there. These shitty mechs, man. Wait, why is this not working? No target available. Can I not throw him? I guess I have to throw him into an empty tile. I guess. Another sadistic type game? Yeah, I guess so. I can flip that guy at least. Well, I thought I'd be able to hit him from range, but I guess not. I actually can't use your ability, can I? No target available, yeah. Repair, I guess. More like into the beach. Okay, sure. I'm not sure which kind of beach you're talking about there. But I'm getting into the wrecked, that's for sure. Shame you can't throw them off the map. Yeah, these mechs seem terrible. Honestly, so far the two groups of the new mechs just seem bad. They just seem weak. I'm gonna take him out of here. Put him in here. So I can actually move further and make buildings immune, maybe? So we can only do 1 damage with this thing now. This drill mech seems really terrible. I guess maybe I'll try this. You hope their special will be something like making mountains or temporary barriers. Yeah, the making crumbling floor you have to throw other guys onto is extremely complicated and not very consistent, it feels. Defend the train. Well, I'm probably going to fail this one. Defending the train is usually one of the worst ones. It does... I wonder if it's just this group that starts with cracked tiles randomly on the map or something. Like, none of these guys have 1 health, so it's like this... I'm not even gonna be able to make projectiles. This is so weak. You are weak! I guess they can flip, though. I guess that's what he can really do, is flip them around. Maybe that's what I really need to be using, is the flip ability. Honestly, with so many units having, like, artillery strikes, the flip seems so freaking worthless. Well... that's gonna mess up the train if I do that. I can hit all 3 of these guys for 1 whole damage. Throwing would be dead. Better if it could be done in 4 cardinal directions rather than just throwing the enemy away from picture mech. Yeah, there's a lot of things that would make this better. Okay, that's pretty good. 2 guys would be at 1 health. He would finish off that one guy. Wouldn't be able to kill these guys. Yeah, the train one sucks. Okay. Possibly flip you around. That would only kill that guy. I'd push those guys over. This guy would still block the train, right? You're both shooting that way. Like, these guys can target anything in the line. I sure wish I had the frickin' targeting ability of these guys. No pause for this game, but you only have 30 seconds per turn. Definitely hard mode, no pause, because I know that game better. This game makes my brain explode. This game is so stinking hard, man. Honestly, I feel like this game is harder than FTL. Oh, if I target a different space. Oh, okay, that's better. Can block this. Makes cracked ground. Okay. Alright, that was the best I could have come up with. We still take damage. It's like frickin' missiles. There's unavoidable damage. Trimech fires at the lowest moth and firefly pitch. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's what I did. I don't know. What's cracking besides these mechs? My health. I move them in front of each other somehow. If I just get out of the way, okay, we'll move backwards but he won't block that guy first. Damn it. If I do this, I'll make cracked ground, or I'll make a empty hole there. That guy will go there. He'll block a thing. He'll shoot this guy. And I think I like that. Although, do I want to move dudes too, is the question. I can just use this and go up and kill a guy. Is there cracked ground here? Yes. So if I were to shoot this guy here, that should actually kill the cracked tile. He gets pushed into that ground. Okay, so that should work, I believe. Actually, I could throw this guy into this cracked tile too. Okay. Finally figuring out how to make this thing work. What's up, Cruel Angel? How are you doing, my friend? Finally here, not at the very end of the stream. Glad to see it. Whoops. No, I need to get out of the way here. So if I do this, block that. I believe if I do this, I wonder if creating an abyss stops the spawning too. Nice. Nice. Okay. And you can repair. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Okay. I can just kill this guy if I do this. Knock him off, which I don't want to do. Kills him. I don't have a way to kill this guy without doing damage here, do I? Yeah, he bumps into that. The yeet mech is amusing. No, I don't have a way to do it. Alright, we just won't kill that guy. Alright, GG, we at least got our bonus objectives. Missed out on one kill. Suppose the spawning might be delayed next turn and move somewhere else. No, well, I don't know. I think the spawning is completely dependent on how many units are on the map at the time or something like that. How is the advancement of the breach? Is there a lot of new stuff? There is. And it's hard. And I'm playing normal difficulty. And there's 2 difficulty levels above it. But I'm also playing with new mechs that I have no idea how to use, and I'm trying to relearn all the mechanics of this game, of which there are many. Might be the key actually to make cracks to the ground. The reinforcements come out and destroy them before anything gets out. I mean, I'd love to, but it's so random. I feel like trying to bank on that is going to be a very big challenge. Yes, as you say, easier said than done, for sure. Especially when your yeet mech, or your the one that makes cracks, only has friggin' 1 damage on it. But I swapped that out, so... maybe I can throw a guy into the water. Not a flyer, though. What is this thing? Defend the terraformer. Terraform the grassland back to desert. How does this one work again? Eradicate all life in front of the terraformer. Okay. Four turns. I have to do this once a turn to get it all, because I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we start with this. Hey, what's up, Inan? You gonna head out? Okay, you have a good night, my friend. I guess I could wait on this one, since there might be more dudes on that side. I can yeet this guy into the water. That guy's attacking that way. If I knock him to the left, he won't do any damage. Oh, I can actually knock him to the left and terraform him. Yes. Get yeeted. Alright. That'll work, and I can terraform him. So you, I can move over to here to block. He's gonna go that way. So I don't want to stand in his way, or else he'll hit me for damage. Attack the ground for no reason. Let's move him into the terraformer. There we go. This guy does nothing except he's gonna block that for me, aren't you? Hey, thanks for blocking that, bro. So since there's only one enemy and we blocked a bunch, I have a feeling there's gonna be a bunch of extra things. Oh, only 2, okay. Okay. Let's see if that stops the spawning. It does not. Okay. Okay, so we can repair you. Move you here. And move you here and repair. Yeah, Terraformer's busted OP. Action available. Repair yourself. That does nothing. I mean, or attack this. That doesn't make any cracks, does it? No, we haven't killed anything. Get blocked. Alright, where you go? Okay, so if you go that way, I can terraform to the left and he dies. I could create cracks if I throw you and then finish you. Yeah, I'm gonna terraform you. Crap, you are not the guy I thought you were. I thought he was this guy. It's okay, I can still kill him though. We're gonna let 2 more guys up, and that's fine. Okay. And we just had this last one to terraform next turn. Not sure how long I can hold this Vec, Commander. You got it, sir. You got it. Alright, so we just need to kill this guy. Okay, you'll be safe if we move here. Flips him where he's... Oh, wait. Turn into smoke. Units in smoke cannot attack or repair. Nice! That actually just cancels the attack. Huh. Cool. Let's go ahead and finish this. So there's the terraform done. Who do I want to get experience? You don't actually need experience. I need you to kill things. So... just do that, we'll kill him. Archive will be proud, yeah. Random nameless soldier. Violet guy. We're all okay. Victory! Hey! Alright, you got promoted. Nice. Losing our island's greenery is in this way is something I can endure if it means we won't be despoiled by the Vec. New skill unlocked, Technician, eh? What is Technician? Repair 1 HP at the start of each turn. That's pretty cool. Would rather have, you know, power, but... Alright. Destroy the starfish leader, protect the corporate tower. Oh, the starfish guy, okay. Perfect, yeah, mainly perfect because the terraformer's OP. Oh man, okay. Corporate tower, starfish guy, armor. Ugh. Alright, what are we gonna want to do to this guy? We're probably gonna want to throw him. Who's got the most move? 4, 4, 4. They're all the same. Probably over here, because I'll probably throw them that direction, shoot them all, and then finish them? I don't know. Instant kill on the armor guy by drilling? Basically I'd have to get this guy down to 1 health, then drill it down, then push him into it. Which, if I were able to, like, throw this guy somewhere, kill him with a crack, and then knock him back onto a crack, maybe. He's massive, so... I think that still might be possible. And this guy being over water makes that less likely, I feel like. This guy's does corner damage. And I can't even do damage to this guy with him without... Well, I could just one-shot him with this, I guess. Could do that. So this guy will kill this guy if I move him back one space. Which would be like this. Yeah, they always move before you get to do anything, RPG. They always move. Yeah, I can't do that, so I have to do your big attack here. Which would kill him. If I did that. No, I don't like that. I've already seen that. That means he will kill this thing and I'll lose a bunch of grid. So I think my best bet is one-shot this guy. Shoot him backwards. He hits that. That guy will die. And then you can't really do anything. Because you're a useless piece of crap. The fact that you have to kill something to create the cracks makes this feel really worthless. Like, really, really worthless. I guess I'll move you there. Oh, wait, that's where you are, isn't it? If I go there, you'll just get pushed back. Do I care about you being pushed back? If I put you there, you'll be pushed into him. He's gonna kill that guy before he attacks, so I can move here safely. Attack for no reason, I guess. I think the Joel could at least always create a crack in the spot it hits. Yeah, you keep talking about changes, but, you know, they must have tested a bunch of stuff. So they must have had a reason for the way they did all these things. Let's see here. I can actually kill this guy this turn if I want to. Using his Mercury Fist here. One more use with this guy's attack. Or this guy's attack. Flipping him does nothing. If I moved him back one space again, he would kill this guy again. So I could do that. Something like that. Move him back. Have to move him somewhere. Flipping this guy doesn't really do me any good, right? If I flip you, you just... Oh! Oh, creates a sandstorm, he won't attack. So that actually is something. Throw him there. He would get pushed back onto there, and he would shoot that guy. Yeah, he'll actually die while blocking there. Let me make sure I'm right about this. That creates a sandstorm. Nice, cancels attack, beautiful. Okay. So we'll get an attack off on that guy. He's gonna hit nothing. And then you'll block and die. Beautiful. That's sketchy. Oh man. You can only move forward. He actually can't reach that guy. Okay. Oh, Christ. That is terrifying. If that guy had gone any other direction or one less space far, I could go and kill him with my Mercury Fist. Oh. So push him back one. We'll hit both of those things. Jesus, man. If I knock him back one space... Thing is, if I knock him back one space, I can't make room for him to get through, because I would need to, like... Basically, I would need to move this guy out of the way, so I could go 1, 2, 3... Oh wait, 4. 1, 2, 3... No, 4. I need this guy. This guy's blocking me. He's got a movement of 4, you can see. So, seeing the furthest to get is here. 1, 2, 3, 4. First over here, go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still be one space away. Oh, man. Yeah, he's blocked. That's the first thing I did was to click on him to see I cannot move this guy. Am I just dead? I wish I could sandstorm, but he's not on sand. There's no sand on him. I think I'm effed. Yeah, drill does 1 damage. I think the one way I could possibly do it is if I bumped him into something to take 2 damage and then go over here and finish him with this guy. I think that's the only way I don't die, but I think I go down to 1 health if I do that. Drill can't create cracks by attacking buildings, no. Actually, I don't know. I could kill the building, I don't know. I think the play is actually this, though. I think it's this, because then I can drill him to death. I actually only take 1 power grid damage. That actually kills the one that this guy's attacking, too. I'm not sure how the weapons of squad use work. Can you shoot at the water south of the prime mech and knock him into that? Shoot at the water south of the prime mech. Knock him and that Vec back. No, it doesn't work that way. It pushes them it pushes them one direction. Although, if I killed that guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'd still be 1 space away. Yeah, it pushes. It's not one that goes like both directions. I could kill that guy, but then I'm still 1 space away. The 1 space away is what's screwing me right here. So I have to push this guy and push this guy. Push 2 different dudes. Or push my own dude, but I can't. So I'm pretty sure the play is this. I think this is the only play that keeps me from dying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the only one that keeps me from dying. He's gonna hit. He's actually gonna destroy that ground, I think. He's actually killing himself, isn't he? I think he's killing himself. He's gonna attack and move backwards. I think I just let him kill himself. And go block this, maybe? Guess I could kill this guy. Could move drill mech next to boss with a bump damage instead of grid. Where could I have moved him? Because this guy, I would have had to get below here. And he was blocking this way. I don't think I could have moved him anywhere. You keep talking about Sandstorm, Nietzsche. The only way to do Sandstorm has to be these sand tiles. See these sand tiles? There were none around him. There were no sand tiles around here. Now, I'm gonna reset turn. I'm pretty sure I did it the best possible way I could have to just not die. But let's go back and reset and look at what you all are suggesting. First of all, there's no sand tiles. Sand tiles are needed for smoke. You see in the bottom right? If damage turns into smoke, units in smoke cannot attack. There are literally no sand tiles. You talked about putting drill mech next to the boss for the bump damage. I can move him here. I'm pretty sure that kills him, though. I don't think there's an angle to make that work. You thought it was any of the Bren tiles? New game for you? Okay, no worries, no worries. Oh, the bump damage doesn't work either, K-Pops, because the way this ability works is it pushes everything that it can push. Buildings don't move, that's why I was able to get the collision damage. So no, this does not work. Unless there's something I'm missing here. Nope, I'm pretty sure what I did was the only way that it worked, that we don't die. So, waste our reset, but it's fine. It's fine, I don't think there was anything we could have done differently. Except, you know, reset and hope that we resist the grid defense thing. Okay. So that guy's gonna attack that way and then go in there and die. Could do this damage. Takes one, but he's still alive. Now let's just kill him. I'm pretty sure that was the only thing we could have done. Thanks for jumping off, sir. Okay. I can ignore that guy if I just walk away. So, he's actually on a tile that will die. The problem is it's gonna knock him off of that tile, I think. And also he's a flyer, so it doesn't even matter. You now hit nobody, right? Okay, good. But I think I can throw him onto this. Throw him back and forth and then kill him. Alright, GG. Not that great, but that turn that we did that thing where we took only one damage, I'm pretty sure there was nothing else we could have done there. Popular hero. What the hell does popular hero do? Sells for 4. Oh, he sells for more. My bonus is that I'm the best slave. Okay, well, I don't want to sell you when I don't have another pilot, I guess. Chain damage to adjacent targets. Throw a rock at a chosen target. Rock remains as an obstacle. Man, this group of mechs seems terrible. I feel like I buy 3 reactor cores, get no repairs, no other weapons, and try to upgrade our things to actually do something. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe I do need to just completely swap weapons because the weapons are so bad. Building chain means it goes through buildings. This costs 2. I get 2 in this if I want. I feel like I don't want to just completely change the build while I'm trying to learn new items. I'm gonna go for upgrades. Feels like the greedy play, but it's also the play that will hopefully help me learn to play this correctly. Wow, yeah, he does sell for a lot. Man, maybe I do sell him and get this electric whip. And get the electric whip and two heals. This guy's giving me nothing else, right? We'll just have an AI in the thing with no abilities and hope we find another pilot. Although I do already have 2 prime weapons, so I'd have to sell one of my prime weapons if I did that. Rocket launcher. Let's swap out that. I don't know. Let's just go with this, I guess. Alright, so the one we didn't go to last time was the ice one. Oh, it's got more of those starfish dudes. Great. Okay. So let's use some of these things. What do I want to upgrade? This guy, I gave him the move. I can give it +1 damage if I installed all of these things on it. Actually, I could remove both of these and place 1, and I could do the 3 damage, just not have them move. It's interesting. This guy. I feel like it's this one that I want to upgrade. So the range lets him throw further. And if I lose the building immune, that sounds scary too. But this can do up to 6 damage if they all line up. And then if they're in front of rocks or something, that would do even more. If I put 1 here, I could get rid of 1 use of this and get +2 damage, so it would do 3 damage. Or I could just put the 1 in and get range. I feel like I have to get the +1 damage there. Just plus damage to everything. Oh man, this looks bad. Alright, this is a high threat detected. I really want this. But, oh, we got a pod over here. We need to go get this pod. Let's do an easy one where we can hopefully just get repairs and get a pod, because I need a pod. So we need some free stuff. Okay. Damage 4. So he can one-shot this guy. That ability. What's your move speed? You're 3. 1, 2, 3. So if I put you there, you won't be in range of this guy. Okay. Alright, something like this. There's the pod. Coming in hot. Oh, that was not where I was hoping that guy would go. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, though. So you can go ahead and just kill this guy, so that's pretty good. Now we got some cracks to work with. It does half his health and makes him not hit anything. Yeah. He'll actually hit the ground and create a crevice or whatever it's called there, won't he? Oh, or I could just walk up and kill him there. If I were to do this, okay, so I could do that. Could do that, and do that. Is that my preference? Just straight up kill him like that. I think I do prefer that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, the ice gets cracked. I forgot about that. We have lots of ways to destroy the ground in this map. Ice tiles and these things. So this guy gives. What does this guy do? He's not an armor guy, is he? Arachnid. Spawn a spider egg on death. Okay. This guy, is he like a 1 damage version of that other guy? Yeah, okay. I can one-shot him with him. Okay. This does 1 damage. Okay. This guy can kill him with his 2 attack. Okay, let's pick up the pod. Kill you, purposely not destroying that until there's something sitting on it. And we kill you. Alright, lots of cracks on the ground. And you can... Oh, if you attack that ground? No, you can't actually do that. What if you attack it with this? I could actually make this thing not spawn if I use up my attack. Eh, 3 things would spawn, I think we could handle it. So you can prepare. For 0. Okay. He doesn't have a range on that guy. Which way are you attacking? You're attacking that direction. So if I just move out of the way, we're safe there. So that kills you. Tears up the ground. You can one-shot that guy. Oh, you can one-shot. You can't actually one-shot that guy. But if I do this, that actually makes all those tiles fall, and they can't spawn there, I think. Oh, okay, they could spawn there. Alright, my bad. It's alright. That actually doesn't kill him. Okay, at least it doesn't hit anything. Okay. He breaks the ground there. And whoa, is that an elite starfish? Why is the blue? What's the blue one? Four oblique tiles. Oh, maybe the other guy was the adjacent ones, and that's oblique or something. I don't know. All right. So he can one-shot that guy if I can get to him. This is a cracked tile. It is. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to that guy, actually. However, if I do this, that'll push him over. He won't hit anything. This is our last turn anyway. Okay, very good. Who needs the experience? The guy who's not the popular guy. Which guy's popular? Technician. Popular. You're popular. I don't need that guy to get any more levels. So we just kill you. Go. Although I guess I can attack, and that will kill you anyway. So there we go. We'll kill them all. Kill them all. Okay. Six and 9 experience. The best two types of experience. 6 and 9. What do we got? Okay. I cannot get a pilot to save my life. But alright. We got this. Deploy a shield tank that can give shields to allies. One use per battle. It takes 2 power to use though. Much smoother with better damage? Yeah, damage is king. Damage is king. Pilot's not included, that's right. I had to get 1 reactor core, so I could lose damage to get that. I don't know if I'm gonna actually use it yet. I still feel like I need move on my dudes. Who needs the move the most? I feel like it might be this guy. Needs the move to line things up better. 4, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Give you move. Okay. Freeze and defend both robots. Protect the defense lab. Oh, the freeze and defend. That's really hard. Let's do it. Did they add any more FTL stuff, or is it just the 3 pilots? I don't know. I don't know. There might be more hidden things. What am I doing? Freeze and defend the robots. So that's these things. I need to freeze and defend those. So you're the arachnid guy, you're the oblique tiles. Oh, this guy does 2 damage. I think the other guy was a 1 damage version of that. That guy causes targets to burn. That guy launches 3. Wow, 3 damage, 3 rocket thing. Okay, that's crazy. Maybe this? Protect the defense lab is the main thing, though. Yeah, this thing? Okay. Is that the defense lab? Come on, let me mouse over stuff, please, game. Yes, okay. Alright. So I can get in range to freeze you. But damn, they're both attacking things, and I don't have a 0 damage thing to do to anybody to stop them, right? So I have to like take 2 or 1 damage. If I want to get my full stars here. You have 4 health, so I can one-shot you with you. That's probably what I want to do there. Probably want to go there. I can one-shot with him. 4 damage on that guy. I go there because then I can move him and freeze that guy. I guess I have to let this do its 1 damage there if I want to get both objectives. Trade a health for a star. I don't think it being on fire is going to be an issue. I don't think the building on fire is going to make it take 2 damage. I think it's just going to be the tile on fire, but maybe we'll take 2 from this. I don't know. I could crack the ice, I guess. Oh, the resist! The grid defense saved my life. Clutch resist, man. Clutch resist. Alright, so now we go here. And we freeze this guy. Okay. No new FTL stuff, Scott Free says. Okay. Is there cracks on this? There's no cracks on this tile, okay. So if I kill this guy and create cracks everywhere, it shouldn't kill him. Okay. Repair, since it's so useful on your 1 health base. 4 new pilots, they're not based on FTL unless something really obscure or something you don't know about. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So if I missile you, you should just fall through the water if I'm not mistaken. Are you still blocking a thing? Yes. If I crack that tile, he falls through though. So let me actually go here. Move you here. Fire there. Perfect. If I move him there and attack it, actually any of these tiles, he's gonna fall through. Although, I think they become water. You're the popular one. You're the one I don't care about. You're the one I actually want to level up, so... If I throw you to there, you should fall through the ice. There we go. Very nice. And, I should let 1 more spawn, because I can get a kill for experience. So... we'll just do that. Let 1 more spawn for experience. Freeze... nothing. I think that if you kill 2 things with the drill in the same spot, the cracks won't turn into holes. As in, if you try to make a crack in the spot where a crack already exists, it won't turn into a hole. You think so? Guess I maybe should have tested that. Alright, so you're max, so we definitely don't want you to get the experience. You're the popular hero we're gonna sell anyway. So you, we just go up and kill him and we're good. Beautiful. Should be GG. I don't know if we get any experience from... Oh, that did turn into... Okay, I'm glad I didn't test that. It is becoming a hole there. You know, I think I could have been freezing buildings too. I think freezing buildings protects them or something. GG. Okay. What did we get from that? I think we got a pod from that or something. Oh no, we got it's a reactor core. That's even better. Well, or the same. It's good. It's good, whatever it is. So, I've had some good upgrades on you. I could make buildings immune again. I could lose the range, get the damage on his throw. Give him move. I need to keep that one damage there. I think it's this guy. And I think I maybe lose the range to get the damage. So I'm doing 2 instead of 1 damage. I think that's the play. Maybe even do this so we have the range and the damage on it. So we do 4 damage once and we can do 2 damage every other time with the range. I think I'm going to try that. Let's go here. There's a high threat detected, but it's the best rewards. Destroy shield generator, knock mites off the mechs. What's a mite? A Vec assault has left a shield generator malfunctioning. Needs to be manually shut down. Be warned that all deployed shields will go offline as the grid readjusts. I think that's a new thing. This looks sketchy, but... Oh, it's shielding the Vec! Okay. That's definitely a malfunction. So what are we going to want to knock that off with? Maybe they'll shield me too? Add a shield to all new units. Destroying this will remove all shields. Oh, you're right. It will give us a shield. Interesting. No, I think you're right now, Gunnar. I think you are right. Venting fields shielded Vec sounds a bit sus. So how does it work? Is it giving it a shield every... Is it every turn it'll give a shield? Because usually shields get knocked off once you use them, once you get hit once. This mech is covered in Vec mites. Your bonus objectives knock them off. Damage, fire, freeze, repair, or acid will remove the mites. This is weird. Will create shields on any new unit. When destroyed, it will remove shields from all units. So... These mites, man. How the hell am I supposed to deal with that without dying? What happens if you take damage while you have a shield? Will that get rid of the Vec mites? So confused. Oh, man. Since you don't get new units, but the enemy does, it's more detrimental to you as the battle goes on. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I want to destroy it immediately. But how do I do that and not take a crap ton of grid damage? I almost feel like I want to leave it on turn 1. And knock it off turn 2, maybe. Okay, so they do lose their shield. Okay. So I let him do that attack. Let him do that attack. Maybe position this guy in a way to kill this thing next turn. What do mites do? I don't know. It's infected. It's just a bonus objective to get rid of them. You have to do damage, fire, acid, freeze, or repair to remove them. Oh, repair will do it. Okay, repair is probably what I have to do, honestly. Yeah, optional waste of a turn, yeah. Okay. Or allow ourselves to get hit by something. Because, yeah, the shield blocked the mite removal, looks like. Okay. So if I go ahead and destroy this now... Should be like this, like this. We'd all lose our shields. Let's see here. You have your Zoltan shield, so I don't think that'll go away. Okay, I think I know what I want to do here. I do this. I do this. You have your Zoltan shield, so you're protected from that. That kills you. I'm gonna have 3 more guys to deal with. I still haven't knocked the mites off. Okay. Make sure you spread out as far as possible. Alright, the only way I can get this guy's mites knocked off in this level is I have to actually do a repair. Which sucks. You have to toss me. Don't tell the dwarf. Don't tell the elf. Nice, nice. Okay, I can kind of ignore that guy. As long as I move away from him. Well. Actually, here's the thing. If I attack him, which kills this guy, does it crumble that or not? That's kind of what you were talking about, RPG. I don't know that that does crumble it. It will not crumble. Okay, I could accept that 1 damage to remove the mites, actually. Alright, if I go block this, that should remove his mites. That'll kill him. And kill him. We'll test this. Yeah, so you're right. So that'll be 1 damage to remove his mites. Next turn I need to repair with him to remove mites. So that should be 2 mites removed and only 1 guy and only 2 units to deal with. So I think this will get us all of the objectives complete. Mites removed. Mites removed. Beautiful. Very nice. Alright, as long as we can finish this. So... Oh, you can't get over there, what? Are you freaking kidding me right now? You're just attacking him. So if I kill this guy, which means I'm getting experience on the person I really don't care about, but whatever. Move out of there. You're hitting nothing. Okay. Let's lose experience, but we don't take damage. Be repaired, remove the mites. And then you can do nothing. He can attack nothing. He can attack the ground. For the lulz. Alright, we got all the bonus objectives at least. Alright, GG. Okay. Knock the mites off the mechs. What an annoying mission that was. Alright, one more mission and then the boss fight in this one. That's probably all we'll have time for today. Did I get a level up? No, still haven't. Okay. So, what do I go for? A heal plus a star corporate reputation or just double reputation? Ultra greed mode or I feel like early is when you gotta go greed mode. Robot facilities, destroy boom bots, plus 3 grid damage, protect emergency batteries. That seems easy. Oh, they got ice guys though. Defend the actually that looks easier. Although, are the robot facilities gonna make robots? I feel like that does. Destroy boom bots. Oh man, these all seem pretty difficult. I feel like this makes robots, but let's do it. Defend this structure. I think that's what these do. Maybe they don't make anything. I don't know. I forget. Fine day of Return to the Breach, though, for sure. At least, if I can... We did get one win. Yeah, he does make robots. Okay. What do these things do? Can I control them? Not powered. Man, am I gonna have to destroy those things? I think I am gonna have to do that. So if I throw you over, you'll block that. I think I like that. That'll actually crack that ground too. Okay, I think I even go for that. That'll kill him. Oops, I meant to set that on fire. Okay. And that'll throw... Alright, we're just cracking all the ground now. I assume maybe there's one spin up turn and then it becomes a attack robot. Yeah, okay. Okay. This is the... okay. Other Vec spawn Spiderling. There are no other Vec right now. So I can block one while killing you. Block another one while killing you. And I can just kill you, right? You only have 1 health? Yeah. Protect these robot spawning things that are spawning robots to attack us. Seems rude. Okay. Alright, let's see here. So you are a One Punch Man ability, right? Let's go One Punch this guy. Good. Let's have you repair. And you can block this one. So we'll have 2 to deal with plus this guy. Next turn, that should be the end, I believe. Sure, repair for no reason. We'll end with the boss fight, because I think there's a boss fight after this one. That'll be the last thing we do, most likely. You've been a while since you last came by, but glad to catch you playing Into the Breach. You're far better at this than you are at FTL. Nice discount, Matt. That's awesome. Okay. This does 3 damage. That won't actually kill that guy. I can just flip him. I think throwing him is the best plan. You're gonna be on fire if I do this, but you won't die. Oh gosh, I don't think I can kill this without killing a building, though. Okay, okay, I can push him back with that. I can kill you there. And that'll make him not be able to kill that. So I think this is good. That. That. And that. That should be GG. Fire damage, 1 health, 1 more than I need. Actually, that's exactly the amount that I need, which is perfect. Max efficiency. Alright, let's have a finale of this second island. When we come back to this on Thursday, we'll go for a 2, 3, or 4. We'll probably go for like a 3 or 4 island victory, so I'm not coming right back into the final fight. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll want to go for a 2 island victory right now and just go a little late. That might actually be better. Yeah, thanks for 300 bits. Quite thanks. Did I get any level ups on anybody? I don't know. This is a Scarab Leader. Does what? Powerful artillery at a single tile. 4 damage. Knocks back everything else. Alright, this is probably one of the less scary dudes. This guy's honestly can do more damage than the leader guy can do. So I'm gonna want to. I feel like this guy's really susceptible to me just flipping him using our other guy. So he can one-shot that guy. You can one-shot that guy. And if you can just flip that guy, we'll probably be shooting off the screen or something. All lined up together at least. Well, if I could just have you block that, that would be great. Can I get behind you and push you? No, I can't. Damn. But I can just go and turn you around if I want to. Although I think what I want to do is go up and One Punch Man you. That also blocks a tile. I'm gonna ignore him, focus this guy to start. That'll turn him around. Now his attack's cancelled. And I can do 2 damage to him and knock him back. And this guy's almost dead. This is like one of the older bosses, I think. He's one of the weaker ones. You are weak! Okay. So I can kill him while blocking. I don't think I can kill anything else while blocking, though, sadly, so... Actually, I can move you here to block that while hitting that. And you can go up and kill that. And you go up and kill that. Only have 2 guys to deal with next turn. Very good. Okay. So you can kill that while blocking. You can go kill that guy. And almost GG. Yeah, I think we'll probably try to finish this as a 2-island run. Just go a little bit late. There we go. We're gonna be surrounding this guy. Hey, we're on normal. I'm playing normal today because it's my first day to play. Be back in the game since 30 years ago or whatever we last played. So I should level him up for sure. And I was not prepared to go into like unfair mode or anything like that. My first day back, relearning the new mech, or learning the new mechs and relearning all the mechanics of the game. All right, perfect. Invulnerable. Oh, we finally got another dude. Okay. Shield array. Science class weapon. Apply shield on nearby enemy, nearby tiles. Cool. So let's sell the guy who's a popular hero. Because that's his only bonus thing. Invulnerable. Does not die when their mech is defeated. Oh, okay. Well, not all that cool, but that's fine. Okay. Spend reputation. Sell the guy who that's all they're good at is being sold. There we go. Laser can bend, dealing more damage to nearby tiles. Prime spear. Flood drill. That's new. Convert any liquid tile to a hole, spreading the liquid to adjacent tiles. That feels really good if I could make water. That's crazy looking. So many people have been streaming unfair. It's nice to see how normal goes. I'm such a sellout. Such a sellout, I know. I think I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, honestly. I think that's what I do. Didn't I just get a science weapon too? I thought I just got a science thing. Pilot available. I'm good at get things because I sell out to them. Is really what it is. Okay. All right. So let's leave island. Let's go for two island victory, and we'll go a little bit late here. So what do I want to do with my 4 reactor cores? I feel like I want to get move on these 2 guys. And I feel like I ignore the shield tank, honestly. An extra unit is nice. But I think I'd rather have the Mercury Fist upgraded and the building immune back on this guy. I think this is going to be really useful here. So let's do the use. All right, let's go. Let's get 2 island victories today. Be a not a bad return to Into the Breach. So 3 health, 4 health. Okay. Oh wait, I thought you meant because I was a sellout. That's why he's pretty good. You're talking about the guy who sells well. That's what he's good at, is being sold. Alright, so now our artillery does not do damage to our own buildings, which is a nice thing. There we go. That's a one-shot. So that thing blocks that. Cannot quite kill you with him. Chain ion only strength is being sold, and his only strength is to be sold. Just like a chain ion. Oh, that's what you... Okay. I completely missed that. Sorry. Okay, this will turn him, actually. So that's fine. I now do this. Kills all those rocks and that guy. Get wrecked. Ooh, and that opens up to kill this guy. Beautiful. Or... I can't block a spawning, but that's fine. Still good turn one. Yeah, Pie Boy sometimes has to explain jokes to me, I guess. I'm not a smart man, Jenny. That's your job, that's right. Okay. I actually don't think I have anywhere to throw this guy. That's cracked ground. I need to shoot this guy to kill him. That would actually give me space to go get this guy. You're attacking nothing. Perfect. Honestly, I don't even want to kill the rocks, but I guess I will. Well, actually, I do want to kill him because that lets me get over here. So, well, I could either kill this guy off, or I block a thing while killing this guy. Let's block a thing. Disposal complete. We just took out the trash. Like a flak or something. Don't shoot that hole. What did that hole ever do to you? Alright, so I can throw this guy into the water. This I can shoot these guys that direction. And he'll block, I think. Very nice. You throw him into the water. Very, very nice. I could kill this guy, but he's blocking for me, so... I think I kill this guy. Shatter a bunch of stuff. Looks good. You're blocking, so you're gonna take damage. That's fine. Yeah, this mech group feels a lot better once I get upgrades and have damage. I feel like that's how a lot of mech groups in this game work. It's like once you get damage, they're actually not horrible. Okay, this is the last one, so... Go here. I don't think I care about experience. Well, I guess if I got you some experience, you might actually be able to get a perk or something, so... We'll get you the experience, because there's no reason not to. You, I think, are maxed. But we'll kill you all anyway for score farming. There we go. Once they're good, they're not bad anymore. It's weird, right? It's so weird that it works like that. So strange. It's almost like leveling up in an RPG. Makes you stronger. Alright, this time I'm gonna try to not kill the bomb. The Renfield bomb like I did last time. You're just making it harder on yourselves. To make the turns go longer. Delaying, making it more difficult. Okay. Oh, goodness, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, how do we do this? This guy, I need to move him somewhere. I could actually flip him with this guy. Okay, I can kind of dodge a couple of these dudes. Can't dodge you. I might accept that damage, actually. So that'll flip him around. You're exploding for 1. I really want this guy to die because he's spawning extra things, so probably gonna do the Mercury Fist, which will actually protect that too. Oh, no, that's not bad. I get some extra damage on that guy, too. Okay. Yes. So we do this. Knocks that guy back. He no longer... Actually kills his own thing now. Okay, that's cool. I still think I'd like to do this, though. Gets extra damage. Oh, I meant to hit with him first. Crap. Crap, I did that wrong. And now you take damage. All right, we have to reset turn. Order is so important. Friggin' hell, okay. But I did like that. So this. We hit this guy, turn him around. Hit this guy, knock him back. We do this. And now he hits nothing. Perfect. That's what I really wanted to do. That's why you're a time traveler, that's right. Well, they even filled in that lava hole. Don't fill in my lava hole. I just made that lava hole. Okay, no more stupid mistakes like that, because I got no more resets. Goodness gracious. Okay. Over here, I can take out that guy and make it so that he's not hitting anything, so that's good. You're going after him, so if I just move out of the way of this guy, I should be able to throw him if I move those guys out of the way. Then what would I do with you? Probably get rid of that guy and accept this damage is probably what I do. So now that frees him up. Let's go in that direction. I can throw him to there and he'll jump into the lava. If you're hitting nothing, you're gonna do 1 damage. There, he'll jump into the lava. Should be right. That's hitting nothing. We go here. Kill you. Okay, that seems good. So we take 1 damage there, not too bad. 3 more turns. No, my power grid! Did the ground crack under the bomb? Yes it did. The bomb can move, so it makes sense that the ground could mess up, or get busted too. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I want to kill this guy, or else we're all taking passive damage. Okay, I can turn this guy. He'll attack that guy, but I probably should just kill that guy. I can kill him here. Can move out of this guy's way here. Yeah, if they hit the bomb, it's fine. As long as it's not getting insta-gibbed, then we're fine. I could kill him. What's the range on his attack? Ooh, I could throw him right into the lava. Beautiful. I can go there and kill him. So he'll die. He's hitting nothing. Throw him into the lava. This will be a 0 damage fight. Yeet! Enjoy the lava. Okay, 1 more turn. There should be only, what, 3 guys to deal with. Get vented, Mantis. Yeah, that's right. Alright, this is the last turn. So we go... Explode his face. Oh, that doesn't actually kill him. But that's okay. All I have to do is get him off of there so he can take damage. Go here. I can't eat him. I have to use this ability. In that case, let's just go like this then. Into the lava you go, even though you can't go into the lava. Kill this guy. And that should be GG! How to cook into the breach-esque stew. Step 1, throw back into the lava. Step 2, ... Step 3, profit. Renfield bomb is ready. I recommend you leave now. You'll show a grave with the Beck. Looks like I'm off again. New timelines, new discoveries. All right, Harold. Are you? Is that a new guy? I don't remember if Harold was in the game before. GG easy. Well, it is normal difficulty, so maybe we can bump it up a notch next time. We'll have to see. I have a feeling I want to get a 2 island victory on normal with all the new mech types before going up to harder difficulty, just because I'm basically learning mechanics. So that's probably what we'll have to do on Thursday is try. We have, what, 3 more new mech types to try out? So, is there anybody ever better than Mafan? I still haven't found any pilots better than him. So there we go, my friends. We got a win with the, what are these guys called? The Cataclysm, and we got a win with the bomber mechs. So next time, we do have just enough gold. We'll have to actually get more achievements to even unlock the other guys. So I might have to do like 2, 3, and 4 island victories or something to unlock the other guys. So, that was definitely fun. I hope y'all enjoyed. We are back. We are back with more Into the Breach. I hope y'all had fun with it. This will be a challenging, fun game to play in the style of, kind of in the style of FTL. We'll be doing this on Tuesdays and Thursdays for a while, as we probably try to 100% all this. You prefer the Mantis over him? I do need to find the Mantis guy again. He's the one that like has extra damage or something, right? But it was a lot of fun as usual. I always like to say thank you all for hanging out. We'll play some more FTL tomorrow. This Friday, I gotta tell you, we're playing a new game. It's an early access game that is just being released on Steam this week called Card Interrupters. I'm only gonna be playing it for an hour or two because there's not much content. But we're gonna preview that before playing Spider-Man. We will still play Spider-Man on Friday. It'll just be after the first hour or two of another game. So hope y'all enjoyed Into the Breach. I'm excited to jump back into it, even though my brain is gonna be fried when I play this very 4D chess game. But as usual, thank you all for watching. Thank you for the hype train earlier and all that stuff. And all, as I always say, thank you for the bits, follow, subs, gift subs, lurking, hanging out, all that stuff. We'll play some FTL Hard No Pause tomorrow and more Into the Breach on Thursday. So until next time, peace out. Happy gaming, y'all rock. Have a great rest of your night. Later, my friends.